Hi guys, welcome to Souls Know Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your daily divination for whenever it is that you're tuning into the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's grab some cards. We're looking for an energy that's going to represent you as the collective for the day ahead. There we go, and that flipped into the reverse. Yeah, Daughter of Wands. And then we're looking for an energy playing out for the day ahead. There we go. Ooh, the Hermit. Finally, oh my gosh, challenges and opportunities, and they were ready to jump out. We've got the Mother of Swords. We've got the bloody Judgment card again, which was in the same position in a reading a couple of readings back. Then we've got the Daughter of Pentacles. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. Right, okay. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Right, okay. Okay. So we've got the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands in this particular deck. And it's come out in the reverse to represent your energy. Now, whenever I see a page in a reading, it speaks about, like, a juvenile energy. Can be representative of being immature, but it can also speak about a new, being at the early stages of something, or being new to something, inexperienced at something that you're doing. Now the Wands would speak about taking action. The Page of Wands in the upright speaks about, being a free spirit, being curious, like I said, taking action towards a new start, negotiating something new, being eager or very passionate to take a step in a new direction, because the Wands always speak about action towards your aspirations, action towards your passions, or even actions towards a spiritual path that you're on. So this is in the reverse position. So it may be that you feel as though you're lacking direction at this time. You don't know what direction it is that you want to take this new step in. It could be that you're feeling a bit like lackluster or unmotivated or a bit pessimistic about taking action in a specific direction. Now we've got these flowers, these red flowers that are sort of coming out of the wand, and then we've got like these snakes making like an infinity symbol. So it may be that this is a cycle or an energy that you cycle back to often. Like I say, where you feel really revved up, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, I don't want to take action, or then you start fearing the worst about what that action step's going to require from you, or if you've got enough energy or effort to do it, or if it's going to take you to where it is that you want to go. But I feel as though, like with the infinity symbol, that you may be going backwards and forwards between taking this leap of faith or starting something new and holding yourself back. And I say that because we've got the Eight of Swords as the energy at the bottom of the deck, and that is like a self-limited prison. It's like a restrictive energy. It's the way that you're looking or perceiving a situation that is keeping you stuck in your head. And I love this rendition of the Eight of Swords, because we've got this chrysalis. So we're part way through the transformation process here, and you may feel as though it's not safe for you to open up. It's not safe for you to blossom. It's not safe for you to bloom. And I didn't actually get around saying it, but I was drawn to the flowers on the wand, which have kind of opened into bloom here. So it may be that you're a bit stuck in your head at the moment. Like I said, the 8 speaks about action, movement, change, about what direction you want to change in, where it is that you want to move to, and then it's like it's kind of, paralysed you. So you're just staying still at the moment, a little bit up in your head about what you should do, where you should do it. So that's the energy that you're coming into the day with today. And I'm seeing that as an 8, and this is the 8 of Swords. So these two are definitely linked. You're up in your head, you're stuck, you're not sure where to bloom, where to blossom, where to bud, in terms of practically speaking, or what to put your energy, your effort, or your focus behind. Energy playing out for the day is the Hermit, which is very fitting. It's that very internal energy. It's represented by like a turtle, and I love this because the turtle's kind of withdrawn, it's pulled back, it's in its shell. And that's exactly the same energy, I don't want to keep repeating it, as this chrysalis half transformed butterfly here. So it's a day where you're being asked to go within and seek out any answers that you're looking for from an internal place. You may be going into your shell here, like I say, to look at why you're fearful of opening up. You may be going into your shell here to look at why all of a sudden you're so pessimistic about taking action in a new direction that you may have been really optimistic about previously. Now the Hermit is card number 9. And 9's a very spiritual energy, and the Hermit is a very, very spiritual card. So it's about going within, like I said, solitude, cutting out external noise. It's listening to your own soul here, or cutting out, like I say, the chatter of or opinions of other people, so that you can listen to what your soul, what your higher self, what the universe, what God is trying to communicate to you. Because we have this light. We have this light, and it's like it's on his back here. So there's illumination that can be sought, but you only get there. It's an internal process. You've got to go within. But the Hermit speaks about enlightenment, the answers to those questions, or seeking the answers to those questions, like almost turning on a light within the darkness to illuminate these fears that are holding you back. So that you recognize, because this card's like covered in darkness, to see why, like I said, you're fearful of taking action, or all of a sudden you feel as though you lack direction. This can even speak about being distracted by things that are going on outside of you, which is why the universe is asking you to pull back on this day. Cut out the distractions of the external world, because there's something for you to learn here. Your freedom comes from you going within, finding those answers. And when you found those answers, you then come out of your shell. You burst out of that cocoon. And then you take action in the direction that you've intuited from your internal sacred space. And I love this, because then we've got the challenge and opportunity. And that is you coming out of your shell after you've found the answers. This is the Judgment card, card number 20. And Major Arcana cards are very powerful energy. Very, very powerful energy. So there is an opportunity after this solitude, after this internal work, to reawaken to the possibilities. This could be you making a judgment call, having a renewed sense of purpose, after feeling really pessimistic about either the path that you're on or the path that you're wanting to move towards. There's some sort of awakening here that allows you to see things clearly, that allows you to rise above the darkness that you may feel as though you're in right now. But this is you taking action after a period, and it may just be for this day. It just feels like a duvet day. Like, climb back into bed if you can. Climb back into bed, be with yourself if you can. Really sort through these fears and anxieties and what you think is out there, like the boogeyman's going to get you kind of thing. And it's like, once you do that, you're going to come out renewed. You're going to come out with a new sense of purpose. You're going to take responsibility for the actions that need to be taken. And we've got the Mother of Swords. And that's cutting shit out that no longer serves you, whether it's your own mindset, your fears. This is you using logic to overcome, like I say, any irrational fears that you may have. Now the Queen, yeah, it is the mother, yeah, it is the Queen. So the Queen of Swords speaks about not being afraid to go it alone. So I don't know, there may be something about the path that you're now doubting, taking steps towards, because we've got another Daughter of Pentacles. Like I say, that's something new. At the beginning, being a student, knowing that you're going to have a lot to learn on this new path. So it may be, and we've got the solitude of the Hermit, yeah, it may be that the path that you're wanting to walk, but you're now sort of a bit wobbly, fearful about, going back and forth in your mind about, may be a more solitary path. But it feels like by going in and asking yourself these questions, because this owl is sat on a sword, and sword is always clarity, it's always truth. It's always communication. So you're going to get the answers that you're seeking that lead you to wisdom. Owls are so wise. And you get wise from doing the hermit work. You get wise from going within. You get wise from seeking enlightenment. I mean, they're not just seeking enlightenment, putting it into action. Making choices, making decisions, cutting things out of your life, answering the questions, but then using those questions, like I say, in a very logical way to apply to the taking action in your life that's going to see you rise above something, because we do have a brand new start that's available to you here. It's going to need nurturing. It's going to need your hard work. You've got to be, like I said, willing to learn, willing to invest the time and the effort, be loyal to whatever this path is going to be. There can be no changing your mind once you've stepped out on that path. But this is about focus. This is about moving towards your long-term goal, putting one foot in front of the other, not feeling as though it all has to be done right now, but it's solid, persistent effort and loyalty to a goal, to a cause, or making some kind of commitment towards your future happiness. Right, that was interesting. Let's get any of these. Let's see if we need to clarify. I don't think we do, though. It was really clear to me. Really clear. Can we just have final advice and guidance for the collective in relation to this reading? Oh my gosh, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Doubt. I release the need to know all of the answers. And the doubt, like I said, is the energy that you're in. And the answers that you're seeking from the Hermit are different kind of answer than when you're sort of pessimistic about moving forward. But it's alleviating that doubt, alleviating the fear. Because you feel as though you've got to know it all before you can move forward, before you can transform. And I think when you go within and you get the enlightenment that you need, the enlightenment is going to tell you that you don't need to know all of the answers. Just take the step. Just take the action step. And like I say, be willing to learn what you need to learn along the way. And then we've got envy. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. So, I don't know, some of you could be cutting out envious people from your life. Like I said, walking a more solitary or solo journey. For others of you, yeah, I just feel as though with the Hermit, you're going to come to some sort of truth, some sort of realization. And it could be, if I look at the Eight of Swords, these swords down here that are sort of waiting to stab you as you bloom and open up and blossom where you're hanging there, they may be representative of like external people, and it may be that you come to some sort of realization, understanding or judgment call about an environment that you are in that is stopping you from being all that you can be. Because it's so funny, because that chrysalis thing's hanging off one sword, and I spoke about the owl perching on that one sword. So it's like, you know the truth. You know the truth of the situation that you're in. And like I said, there may be envy around you, or envious people around you, again, which is making you pull back into your shell with the Hermit energy. But I feel as though, like I say, you're gonna make a judgment call surrounding this. You're going to choose to rise above it. You're going to cut out of your life what no longer serves you. And you're going to move forward towards your new beginning. You're not going to let it confine you or hold you or keep you stuck or stationary much longer. Wow. Right, okay. Let's grab one of these and wrap this up. No, it didn't quite come out. Final advice and guidance for the collective. I don't like square cards, is what I've discovered from shuffling this deck. I don't like square cards. A girl in the right shoes can conquer the world. So this is like overcoming doubt, overcoming fear, overcoming that you're good enough, overcoming that you're, you know, worthy of this new beginning or whatever it is that you're trying to move towards. So yeah, overcome those fears, guys. They're just limiting you, like I say, keeping you stuck and trapped. you can conquer the world if that's what you want to do. Do you know, everybody wants to conquer the bloody world. Right, guys, you take care. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.